Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. Doing this one inside. I apologize for the poor lighting here. Let me just see this. Okay, let me just get right into this. So, MSNBC, CNN are in free fall. I'm looking here right here. MSNBC sees total audience nearly halved post election. MSNBC has lost half of its audience since the election, and you hear, Joe and Mika giving all these lame excuses why they went down to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring. So first pre-election, Trump is Hitler, and then let's go down to post-election, let's go down to Mar-a-Lago. It's the most disgusting thing ever, and we're just done with this. We're not going to do this. By the way, I haven't watched mainstream media, legacy media, cable TV, CNN, MSNBC, even the networks. I haven't watched them in like over 2 years. Like I just don't put it on. I get all my news from the internet. Like you know what I watch. People watch my channel. David Pakman, Kyle Kalinske, the Midas Touch, a bunch of others. But Jesse Dollemore, I could go on and on and on. Hassan Piker's really good. There are a bunch of Ring of Fire, on and on and on. But I don't get my news. I just don't watch it. It's just crap. So and by the way, we are all still kind of in mourning. Like it's surreal. Like every day is still more and more drama with all these cabinet picks and this to see Trump and at Notre Dame and Macron, the handshake, the madness, and Kimberly Guilfoyle left Don Jr. It's just all this fucking shit. Like it's just surreal that this guy in a little over a month is going to be inaugurated as our president again, a guy who should be in prison right now. Let's face it. And in some countries, he'd be on death row or would have already been executed, for staging a coup and trying to overthrow the government. But what do, right? A convicted felon in this country can't even get a job at McDonald's if you're a felon, but yet allowed to be president. So on and on and on. It's just beyond words disgusting. And we are frustrated as all hell. Obviously, we have to move on. But this is why Joe and Mika, MSNBC and CNN, and I'm never going back, by the way. I'm not watching that shit. In some ways, they're worse than Fox News, the full-blown propaganda channels. So I found this clip on TikTok. And I got to tell you, this is my sentiment. Exactly. This gentleman just says it all. Watch this and I'll talk some more.
I haven't watched any mainstream media since the election, as I know is the case with many of us. The Joe and Mika thing, notwithstanding, which is a completely different, deplorable, unthinkable what they did. Beyond that, the reason I, and probably others, stopped watching, frustration at the lack of accountability. All these things Trump should have been brought up on and convicted on. And we keep seeing them get moved off and pushed off. We keep seeing them prevailing over the law, over justice. And we've got to see Merrick Garland come on and without fear and favor and fuck you. What a total bunch of shit. The guy did absolutely fucking nothing for years. Nothing. We're all frustrated. We've all fucking had it. We've all had our hearts wrung out to be incensed for so long about all this shit that we know is real. We know what the truth is, right? Even the people who voted for him probably know what the truth is. He should not even have been allowed to run for office. Yet he's elected and we're coming up on him being reinaugurated? How in the fuck in any world is that even possible? We've got a guy who's destroying our nation, dividing us. Now he gets elected and we've got to come up on him going back into office and fucking us over more? Really? Just can't take it anymore. Just can't take watching, hearing what I already know, what I already feel, and seeing nothing come of it. Nothing. Enough. It's words don't work anymore. How much more can you take? That's why we stopped watching.
I feel you, man. I know, I know, I know. Very, very powerful stuff there. Perfectly stated there. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe. Spread it around. It helps with the algorithm. We're going to get through this thing. All right. Peace, everyone.